You've indicated that you'd like to reform OHA, unless I'm putting words in your mouth. I got that sense.
Actually, I would not say reform.
Okay.
And I can tell you why.
What word would you use?
I think it's a reevaluation of management. Here's why I don't want to say reform, because under Kitzhaber, there was a previous administrator at OHA who so badly jumbled the divisions. We're still making up for that.
Okay. So the head of OHA might have some job insecurity if you get elected. Not?
Yeah, he should have.
Okay. What other state agencies would you like to, if reform's not the bad word, but that you think are particularly poorly managed and you think aren't servicing Oregonians and you think need focus?
Well, and I think that one of the things I really appreciate the question. So one of the things we have to think about as we recover and try to figure out how to do things, there's this interesting balance between stability and consistency. Because here's the thing in state government. You just can't stop what you're doing. You just can't say, hey, I'm going to take a pause. You still have to do services. At the same time, you have to evaluate and improve and change how you do business. So it's both keeping the ship running, but also making the changes where you don't have a whole bunch of people leave because they don't feel supported. So you have to have this both change at the top, and here's how I'm going to approach it. I'm going to sit down with the agency people and say, tell me how you can show that you know how to move us forward.
But I'd like to
and if you can't, then we're going to have to find somebody
of
else.
the state bureaucracy, state agencies that in your mind, as of this moment, you think are not functioning correctly.
Well, and I think some agencies are doing fine. So it's not a complete mix. It's a mixed bag. But what I would say is I'm particularly not happy about OHA, particularly behavioral health. Okay. That's been pretty clear in this conversation.
What else?
I think making sure the employment department can actually execute on the paid family medical leave insurance program, which is the strongest program in the country. It needs to get off the ground and serve people. Mm-hmm. So employment would also be, one of those immediate focus. Housing and community services. I've been doing housing for a long time. When we get more money, that rent assistance program has to work better the next time around. There are issues at housing and community services that have to be addressed. And again, I just want to clarify, that's not major management change for the sake of making change. Making sure that the leaders who are there share your vision, share your goals, and have a can-do attitude. It is not acceptable for an agency to say, and I'm not going to quote, I can't meet with you because you hurt my feelings because you went in the paper and said mean things about me. What the hell was that?
Okay.
We have to get stuff done in Oregon. The goal of public service and the goal of state government is to do stuff and to make things work for people. So that's it, right? And we're not doing it right now.
I want to ask Tobias his assessment of agencies, but you didn't talk about the Department of Treasury, so I gather you think that's run exceptionally well?
Well, it's run by a different statewide.
Okay.
I mean, yes, it's part of the executive branch technically, but it's run by a statewide, and so that's a question for him. I certainly have some things I can suggest, but that's his job.
How well run is the Department of Treasury?
Fantastic.
Okay. What